Hi, thanks for signing in. I'm Jenna, I'm your guru. These are some of my plant friends, and today we are going to talk about how to do some easy pest control on them. Common pests that we will see on a lot of tropical house plants are going to be soft ground scale, mealybugs, and spider mites. These are sort of our main three that we see indoors. So I'm going to show you in a minute. We're going to zoom in, show you how we're going to treat them, what products we're going to use, and just like that, we'll keep our plants nice and healthy.
Here we go. We've gathered supplies. You have safety glasses. Protect your eyes when you're spraying. You do not want soap in your eyes. What you are going to want to have when you're doing some spot pest control like this, swabs, whatever brand, whatever material, as you're working, you're going to dispose of them. So we're not spreading pests around the plant. Paper towels to wipe things down or to dispose of your swabs. Some nice soft cotton or microfiber rags, so if you are mopping leaves with the control product or just wanting to get them clean, nice and soft, we won't rip the leaves. So your insecticidal soap is going to be either pyrethrin or some sort of potassium salty fatty acids, which is what we have here. Make sure you're following the mixing instructions on the container until you end up with a usable portion of spray, something like this, labeling what's on it so that nobody uses the wrong thing for maybe cooking purposes. You don't want insecticidal soap in your food. So that being said, we're going to give everything a little spray and then we're going to do some spot control. Now when you're spraying, oftentimes the pests are going to want to congregate in between the leaves, tops of leaves, on the other sides. So where I know we've got those problems, I'm just really gonna soak. Soak to the point of runoff is what they'll say sometimes in the instructions. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. And as you can see, we're just spraying down because I don't want that going willy-nilly everywhere. We're just doing a very targeted approach here. Okay, I feel good about that. So sometimes what we can do is just let this sit, but because I know where all of our invaders are, we're going to go on in, we're going to zoom in, and you're going to see a little bit more of what we're going to do to get rid of these guys.
After spraying the affected leaf surfaces with the insecticidal soap solution, go on in with the cotton swabs and pull off and wipe off the mealybugs and scales. Q-tips are really handy for getting up the spines of the leaves, into the margins, up delicate stems. They don't do any damage except to the pests that they are removing from the leaves. So this process might take you a little while or a long while, depending on the size of the plant that you're treating. Here we're going to take paper towels now and wipe off the remaining solution, and hopefully pulling any tiny pests along with it. And we'll just repeat this on each leaf that has been treated until you're all done with the plant. Be sure to check your tropicals over on a regular basis, up and down, all around, make sure the pests don't come back, and repeat treatments as needed.
So we have pest control complete. Thing number one. Thing number two, these lovely birds of paradise. This one always gets soft ground scale. This one loves to get the mealybugs. Since last year, Miss Mealybugs is doing a lot better. This one with the scale problem, I'm going to make an executive call and we're going to switch it out for a different tropical plant because I don't want this one to end up getting also sick with the scale if it keeps coming back. So if you're dealing with a very persistent pest in your plant collection, weigh the pros and cons, do your easy treatments, monitor the plants, repeat the treatments, and just see what it's worth for you. If the plant is causing way too much work and it's really not regenerating foliage enough to warrant a decorative spot in your home, especially a large plant like this, it might be time to switch it up for something else. So there will be another plant video coming. It's going to be the removal of this plant and the potting up of a beautiful palm tree, which is going to come into this space inside. sure you follow me so that you see the new videos as they come out. There's going to be a lot of plant stuff through this time of the year until we go to the warmer weather months. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully your plants are all doing well, and if you're not, you know where to look, what you're looking for, and what to spray them with if you find too many of them. Thanks so much.
If these little tips helped you, make sure that you subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for watching.